Welcome back to my channel, the ultimate destination for uncovering the hidden worlds, extravagant fortunes, and shadowy secrets of the globe's most enigmatic power players. Today, we're plunging headfirst into one of the most isolated, mysterious, and controversial regimes on the planet, North Korea. At its helm is Supreme Leader Kim Jong Un, a man whose life is shrouded in secrecy, propaganda, and unimaginable opulence. While his nation grapples with international sanctions, widespread poverty, and food shortages, Kim lives like a modern-day emperor, complete with sprawling palaces, armored limousines, private jets, yachts, and a treasure trove of luxury goods that would make even the wealthiest billionaires envious. Imagine a world where one man's whims dictate the fate of millions, where billions in illicit funds fuel a lifestyle of excess amid a backdrop of deprivation. How does Kim Jong Un amass such wealth? What's the true value of his vast assets? And how does this extravagance not only sustain his rule, but also defy the global community? We're about to peel back the layers of this fortified enigma, drawing from declassified intelligence, defector testimonies, satellite imagery, and recent analyses as of 2025. Buckle up. This isn't just a story of luxury. It's a tale of power, survival, and the stark human cost behind it all. But first, if you're as captivated by the lives of the ultra-powerful as we are, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We drop deep dives like this every week, from tech titans to shadowy oligarchs. Let's dive in. The elusive net worth and a shadowy empire of wealth. Estimating Kim Jong Un's net worth is like trying to map the dark side of the moon. It's obscured by layers of state secrecy, propaganda, and international intrigue. North Korea, officially the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, DPRK, operates as a hermetically sealed fortress where financial transparency is non-existent. Yet, through painstaking work by intelligence agencies, defectors, and analysts, a picture emerges. Kim Jong Un's personal fortune is conservatively pegged at around $5 billion as of 2025. This figure comes from sources like Celebrity Net Worth, Aluex.com, and even South Korean intelligence reports, which cross-reference asset holdings, illicit revenue streams, and historical precedent from his father, Kim Jong-il. But whispers in global financial circles suggest it could be higher, perhaps ballooning to $7 to $10 billion when accounting for hidden overseas accounts and undervalued state-controlled assets. For context, that's more than the net worth of many Fortune 500 CEOs, yet it's amassed in a country where the average citizen earns less than $1,300 annually, according to UN estimates. Kim's wealth isn't just personal. It's intertwined with the state's survival, funneled through a labyrinth of shadowy operations that evade UN sanctions imposed since 2006 for nuclear activities. At the heart of this empire is Office 39, a clandestine bureau within the Workers' Party of Korea, often dubbed Room 39 for its mysterious origins in a Pyongyang government building. Established in the 1970s by Kim Jong-il, Office 39 is Kim Jong-un's personal slush fund generator, raking in an estimated $500 million to $1 billion annually, per analyses from CRDF Global and defector testimonies. How? Through a mix of legal and illegal ventures, gold and mineral mining exports, arms trafficking, counterfeit currency, infamously superdollars, cyber hacking like the 2014 Sony Pictures breach or WannaCry ransomware, and even overseas labor exports, sending 100,000 North Korean workers abroad to toil in construction, logging, and IT, netting $300 million yearly in forced remittances. Defectors like Ri Jong-ho, a former Office 39 official who fled in 2014, have spilled secrets. The Bureau oversees foreign shell companies in China, Russia, and Southeast Asia, laundering money through banks like Korea Daesan Bank. In 2025, amid heightened U.S. Treasury scrutiny, Office 39 has pivoted to cryptocurrencies and AI-driven scams, generating tens of millions more. This isn't just funding luxury. It's the lifeblood of the regime, paying for nuclear programs while Kim indulges. To put it starkly, while 60% of North Koreans face food insecurity, per 2025 UN reports, Kim's net worth equals the GDP of small nations like Bhutan. It's a fortune built on exploitation, defiance, and ingenuity, a fascinating blend of criminal enterprise and statecraft. Fortresses of opulence. The palaces and residences, Kim Jong Un doesn't just live in luxury. He resides in a network of fortified palaces that blend royal grandeur with military paranoia. Reports from North Korea, uncovered in satellite analyses by experts like Jacob Bogle via accesstoprk.com, reveal at least 14 to 17 such compounds scattered across the country for security, leisure, and strategic purposes. These aren't mere homes. They're self-contained worlds valued collectively at hundreds of millions, if not billions, when factoring in construction, security infrastructure, and land. The crown jewel is Ryong-song Residence, aka Residence Number 55 in Pyongyang's northern suburbs. Spanning 12 square kilometers, larger than Vatican City, this estate is a testament to excess. Manicured gardens, artificial lakes, Olympic-sized swimming pools, spas, banquet halls seating hundreds, and even a private shooting range. Underground tunnels connect to secret train stations and bunkers, designed to withstand nuclear strikes. Satellite imagery from 2024 shows expansions, including helipads and anti-aircraft emplacements. Estimated value? If relocated to Beverly Hills, it could fetch $500 to $700 million, but its real worth lies in intangibles. Impenetrable security manned by elite guards, electric fences, minefields, and AI surveillance systems. Then there's the Wonsan-Kalma Coastal Tourist Zone compound on the East Coast, Kim's favorite summer retreat. This seaside paradise boasts beachfront villas, a private harbor for yachts, an airstrip for jets, and leisure facilities like water parks and equestrian centers. In 2017, Reuters reported Kim rebuilding it as a temple to tourism, but it's primarily personal. Recent 2025 imagery shows a 200-foot yacht dock there, with additions like solar-powered greenhouses for exotic fruits. Comparable to a Malibu estate, its value hovers at $100 to $200 million, including maintenance costs that drain state coffers. Other gems include the Kongdong Residence near Pyongyang, a modern complex with high-tech amenities valued at $50 to $100 million. The Sinuiju compound near China for cross-border dealings, $30 to $50 million, and rural retreats like the Chongsong Residence in the mountains, ideal for hunting and seclusion, $20 to $40 million each. Historical context adds intrigue. Many were built by Kim Jong Un, who reportedly spent $40 million annually on palace upkeep. Defectors describe opulent interiors, gold-plated fixtures, imported marble, and art collections smuggled from Europe. In total, Kim's real estate portfolio is worth an estimated $1 to $2 billion, not counting the military assets attached. These palaces aren't just symbols of wealth. They're survival bunkers in a regime haunted by coups and invasions. Fascinatingly, they echo ancient Korean kings' fortresses updated for the nuclear age, a blend of tradition and tyranny. The Armored Fleet, CAR Collection Extraordinaire. In a nation where private car ownership is rare, less than 1% of citizens own vehicles, Kim Jong Un's garage is a rolling defiance of UN luxury bans. Despite Resolution 2397 prohibiting high-end imports, Kim has amassed over 100 luxury cars, smuggled via elaborate networks through China, Russia, and even Europe. The collection's estimated value? A staggering $50 to $100 million, per analyses from CNN and the New York Times, factoring in custom armor and rarity. Favorites include multiple Mercedes-Maybach S600 Pullman guards, armored limousines costing $500,000 base, ballooning to $1.6 to $1.7 million with bulletproofing, blast resistance, and run-flat tires. Kim's been spotted in these during parades, flanked by his iconic jogging bodyguards. He owns at least 3 plus S62 models, totaling $5 to $7 million. Add Rolls-Royce Phantoms, $450,000 plus each, with 2 in his fleet, Lexus LX SUVs, $100,000 each, armored to $200,000, and a gifted Aura Senate from Vladimir Putin in 2024, $200,000 plus dollars, a Russian luxury beast rivaling Bentleys. Historical anecdotes spice this up. Kim Jong-il hoarded Mercedes in the 1990s, and Un continues the tradition, evading sanctions via container ships and false manifests. A 2019 NYT investigation traced 2 Maybachs from Rotterdam to North Korea via Japan and Russia. Maintenance? Imported parts cost millions yearly, handled by Office 39. This fleet isn't vanity, it's armored mobility, essential for a leader fearing assassination. Compared to Elon Musk's Cybertrucks or Jeff Bezos' supercars, Kim's collection is uniquely militarized, a fascinating fusion of luxury and lethality. Kim's transport empire extends beyond roads, encompassing air, sea, and rail, assets valued at $100 to $200 million combined. For air travel, he commands a customized Ilyushin IL-62M Kimin, a Soviet-era jet retrofitted with leather interiors, conference rooms, a bedroom, and satellite comms. Worth $20 to $30 million, it's his go-to for rare international trips. He also accesses Antonov 148s and helicopters for domestic hops. On water, Kim's 100 to 200-foot luxury yacht, spotted via satellites at Wonsan, features helipads, lounges, and guest suites. Valued at $7 to $10 million per Reuters, it's used for leisure and elite gatherings, complete with imported wines and seafood. Defectors recall Kim Jong Un's similar yacht parties with live lobsters in Bordeaux. But the star is his armored train, the Tiango, a 90-carriage behemoth inherited from his grandfather, Kim Il-sung. Bulletproof with attack weapons, escape helicopters, and lavish cars. Pink for female guests. It's equipped with conference halls, fine dining, and even a medical suite. Valued at $50 to $100 million including upgrades, it's Kim's preferred mode for trips to Russia or China, as in 2023 and 2025 visits to Putin. Why train? Fear of flying assassination attempts? Per Al Jazeera. This moving fortress carries limos and horses, blending luxury with Cold War paranoia. Utterly captivating. Add indulgences like $30 million annual liquor imports, Hennessy cognac, scotch, and the total skyrockets. Timepieces and temptations. Watches, luxury goods, and daily indulgences. Kim's wristwear alone tells a story of extravagance. A collection estimated at $8 to $10 million, featuring Patek Philippe, up to $2.7 million pieces, Rolex GMT Master 2, $20,000 plus, and IWC Portugieser, $14,000, spotted in 2025 photos. He gifted 100 Rolexes to officials in 2016, $1 million plus, per reports. Daily life? Kim indulges in $7,000 Hennessy bottles, Parma ham, cigars, and shark fin soup, spending $30 to $50 million yearly on imports despite sanctions. Defectors describe feasts with Kobe beef and caviar, while his pleasure squad provides entertainment. This $100 million plus annual lifestyle contrasts brutally with national famines. The strategic splendor, luxury as a tool of power. Kim's opulence isn't frivolous, it's calculated. It bolsters his godlike cult, buys loyalty with gifts, defies sanctions as propaganda, and ensures survival via fortified assets. In a regime where fear reigns, luxury is the ultimate control mechanism. Piecing it together, $5B net worth, $1 to $2 billion palaces, $50 to $100 million cars, $100 to $200 million transport, $8 to $10 million watches. Kim lives as a $7 to $10 billion billionaire in a starving nation. It's a riveting saga of excess and endurance. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Until next time, stay curious.